Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, March 18th of 2025, 9:47 in the a.m. I pray you guys have a glorious day in the Lord. White House Press Secretary says Statue of Liberty going nowhere, replies to French politician. So yesterday, Press Secretary Levitt reminds French politician who won Statue of Liberty return that he'd be speaking German if not for U.S. troops. People, the attack on America has intensified. I said the attack on America has intensified. I am predicting this because 2 astronauts are returning to the United States. A big splash will happen, tongue-in-cheek, in Florida. I did a few videos on that yesterday in my live and also a separate video. And you'll see the thumbnail where you'll see Sonny, the female, and Barry, the male. They're coming back home after spending 9 months and 11 days in space. 9 months is a birth, and 9/11 obviously is like warning. But I submit to you, Sonny, the lady's name Sonny, is symbolic to me of the sun god Ra. He was orbiting. And the other astronaut, his name is Barry. Well, Barack Obama's original name was Barry Soto. And I believe it's symbolic of Barack Obama. I'm going to proceed here, and I want you to keep that in mind, that what's going on before us is an intensified attack on America. It's in the metaphysical realm, so you have to understand. Even though it's symbolic and they're talking in code, we need to be aware, stay prayed up, and be on guard and know the devices of Satan. And I will show you how this all ties in, okay? Yesterday when I was doing a live show, this is what I discovered. In Matthew 2:16, it talks about how King Herod began to go out and slaughter all babies 2 years and under because Mary and Joseph escaped with baby Jesus, and the 3 wise men never came back to report where Jesus was. Why is 2:16 important? Coincidentally, Barack Obama was born on the 216th day of the year, which is August 4th. That's deep. Now, the announcement about returning the Statue of Liberty was made on 3:16. In the Gospels, John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life." So John 3:16 talks about how our Father, with his loving and saving grace, sent his Son to redeem us, to bring us back, to save us, to die, to shed his blood, and then resurrect. It's also about the birth. It's all tied in. So isn't it interesting that we have 2:16 coincidentally with Barack Obama's birthday, the slaughter of the baby, the slaughter. Think about it. After they saw the star in the sky, they knew Jesus was coming. Well, guess what? We just had a mission where it's supposed to be a 10-day mission of 2 astronauts to stay in space. But they wind up staying for 9 months. Like I said, a birth. And then again, you have the tie-in, coincidentally, of what? The same day that they announced that the astronauts are coming back was the same day that the Frenchman said, "Hey, give us back the Statue of Liberty." Do you understand? Now, This was said on the 75th day of the year. All this going on at the same time. Give me the Statue of Liberty on March 16th. The 2 astronauts are coming back. Announcement on 3/16. And it was the 75th day of the year. What's the 75th day of the year? March 16th, 3/16. The takedown of America, people, has begun, is what I'm trying to tell you. The Bible talks about Satan in Luke 10:18, which I will show you, being hurled down as lightning. That's the dragon. The name of the capsule that the astronauts are in is called the SpaceX Dragon, coincidentally. I believe it's got to be symbolic for Barack Obama, because Sunni, her name is Sunny, and the other guy's name is Barry, and Barack Obama's original name was Barry Sotero. Just want you to see the connection. That's why I'm going back over it, so I'm going to keep going back over it. Now, this thing's going to have to get hot and heavy. The average person's not going to see this, but I'm going to tie it in. Here's Barack Obama here. He looks like Akhenaten, the old pharaoh ruler of Egypt. He consolidated all religions back in the day, consolidated all the money. Everything was consolidated. He brought it all together. I said he brought it all together. I don't see the difference between this here and this here. Let me show you. Barack Obama featured on Time magazine as Vishnu. Remember this here? He's in red and black, which means sacrifice. Bringing peace, stable housing, controlling the money, military, and the world. And the rock colors behind him of what? Orange and gold. And he's standing like Vishnu, right? A war. Do you understand what I'm putting out here? Is this all coincidence? Now look, Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Luke 10:18. Well, again, you're going to have 2 astronauts come down today. And the ship that they're in is called SpaceX Dragon. I believe, again, it's symbolic of Satan coming down. Again, they're reenacting what's going on. They're reenacting the whole thing. Now watch this here. This is from yesterday's video. Watch the tie-in. Look here. 2 NASA astronauts have been stranded in space for over 280 days due to a technical issue with the Boeing Starliner spacecraft. Williams and Wilmore launched on June 5th, for what was supposed to be a short mission to the International Space Station, okay? So that's the background. I'm gonna hurry on here. So on 6/5/2024, they went up to the skies, right? On 3/16/2025, they made the announcement that they was coming back. The difference is 9 months, 11 days, 9/11. 9/11, deep. Now look, in other words, whatever's coming here, whatever's about to land, baby, this fallen angel, when it's about to land, it's going to be hell, 9/11. Now look, here's her birthday, September 19th. I want you to look at her name because it's symbolic. Her name is Sunita Lynn Sunny Williams. They call her Sunny for short. But look, Sunny, they call her Sunny, like the sun. Okay? There's a sun god, Ra. Did you see the connection? Sunny. I'm not picking on her, I'm just saying this is all symbolic. Sunny. Watch when I put it together. Here's her birthday, 9/19/2024, her last birthday, versus the day they just announced she coming home, 3/16/2025. The difference is what? 178 days. What's the 178th day of the year? The 178th day of the year is June 27th. What happened on June 27th? That's when Trump beat Biden in the debate. Remember June 27th.
They're going to put it all together for you. I'm going to show you. June 27th is when Biden lost that debate. Now, here's the next one. Here's the other guy that's up there with her, Barry Wilmore. His full name is Barry Eugene Wilmore. They call him Butch, but his real name is Barry. Barry. Why is that important? Barry Barack Hussein Soruto Obama.
Sotoro.
I told y'all it's about Obama. That's Barack Obama changed his name. His name used to be Barry. What are the odds this guy's name is Barry? And what are the odds that her name is Sunny? And they call her nickname Sunita, her name is Sunny, like the sun god Ra. And Akhenaten back in the day, he got rid of all religions and he made the sun god Ra the new religion. Do you understand? Sunny.
So is it possible? All this is symbolic. A reenactment of Luke 10:18, when Satan was hurled down. Satan, as lightning, fall from heaven. Is that what this is about? A reenactment of it? Could it be just like we had the baby Jesus had to be on the run from Satan, which was in the form of King Herod? Will this happen again? Is this space module symbolic? That once it hits, America and the world is about to go through some additional, extraordinary birth pains. The Bible calls it in the book of Matthew. I believe, yeah. What are the odds a guy named is Barry? Again, I got to keep hammering on because I want people to get it. What are the odds? Look. Then Herod went, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men, was exceedingly wroth, and sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem and in all the coast thereof, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently inquired of the 3 wise men. Matthew 2:16. The 216th day of the year, people, was what? August 4th. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Is that coincidence? It's deep, man. This is deep. Then look here. Let's look. In the King James Version, Matthew 2, the wise men from the east followed a star to Jerusalem and Bethlehem, seeking the newborn king of Jews. And they later presented gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh to Jesus. Here's a more detailed account based on Matthew. Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod, the king behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, where is he that is born of King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. King Herod, upon hearing about the 3 wise men arrival, was disturbed and gathered the chief priests and scribes of the people to find out where the Messiah was to be born. The 3 wise men, guided by the star, traveled to Bethlehem and found the child Jesus in a house. Upon seeing the child, they knelt down and worshiped him, offering gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. After 3 wise men visited, they were warned in a dream, see, by the angels, not to return to Herod. And they returned to their own country by another way. When Herod saw that he had been outwitted by the wise men, he was exceedingly angry and ordered the slaughter of all the male children in Bethlehem and its surrounding areas who were 2 years old and under. Joseph, warned in a dream took Jesus and his mother Mary to Egypt to escape Herod's murderous plot. Now the twist in my mind is this. Trump's mother's name is Mary. Trump's father's middle name is Christ. Is that coincidence? When the splash hits today, I believe the intensity of going after Donald J. Trump, it will happen. Because he, according to the world, or where they're propping him up, he's the modern day Jesus. And this star, so to speak, this spaceship is falling from the sky. And coincidentally, the guy's name is Barry, just like Barry Barack Obama.
It's become a symbol of New York City.
Yeah, we're talking about the Statue of Liberty, which was gifted to the U.S. by France back in 1884.
All right, but as Fox 5's Kendall Green explains, at least one French lawmaker is now calling for it to be returned.
Raphael Glucksmann, a French member of parliament, put the Statue of Liberty in a national conversation Sunday, suggesting France should take it back. And it already has New Yorkers talking about the symbol of freedom and democracy.
This is the signature of New York. This is what a lot of people come here for.
It has changed from what it used to be.
Glucksmann shared, quote, "We gave it to you as a gift, but apparently you despise it, so it will be just fine here at home."
I never expected that to be a thing. Like, it just where'd it come from? I see now where it comes from.
The statue was a gift from France to the U.S. in 1884, honoring the long-standing alliance. And since President Trump's firm stance on the ongoing war with Russia and Ukraine...
Now check this out. This reminds me of something yesterday that I read, and I pray I can find it. I can. Look, people. Look. Wilmore Williams, that's the male astronaut who's coming home today. Fellow NASA astronaut Nick Hague and consultant Alexandra will depart the International Space Station in the SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule Freedom early Tuesday. Dragon capsule Freedom. It's called Freedom. What's the tie-in? Listen real carefully. They're going to say the word freedom here. Watch.
France should take it back. And it already has New Yorkers talking about the symbol of freedom and democracy.
This is the...
Did you hear it?
Back. And it already has New Yorkers talking about the symbol of freedom and democracy.
This is the...
That is not a coincidence. That is not a coincidence. I'm telling y'all, everything is lining up. This spaceship is going to come down. They mentioned freedom yesterday when we were talking about this thing returning. Evidently, that's its nickname or something. And simultaneously, the same day that they announced that the astronauts are coming back home, a politician from France is saying, give us the Statue of Liberty back, which symbolizes freedom. The attack has begun. I wrote it down this morning. The attack has begun. Symbolic King Herod is about to act a plumb fool, just like he did when Jesus escaped. They're coming after America, and they're coming after DJT. Watch what I tell you. And when they unalive him, don't freak out, because it's not going to be him. It's going to be a fake one. We are in the midst of this tribulation and another day close to our coming of the Lord. That's why I do these videos. I want you to tie this thing in and share these videos. Now check this out. This is the press response yesterday to that.
In this country, and they must be held accountable.
And something different. There is now a member of the European Parliament from France who does not think the U.S. represents the values of the Statue of Liberty anymore. They want the Statue of Liberty back. So is President Trump going to send the Statue of Liberty back to France?
Absolutely not. And my advice to that unnamed low-level French politician would be to remind them that it's only because of the United States of America that the French are not speaking German right now. So they should be very grateful to our great.
Baby, it's on a whole different level. The average person not going to get it. You guys, please share this, because the true revelation I'm giving you, that's what's going on. Trust me. Now, here's the guy who said it. Raphael Glucksmann. Okay, his date of birth is October 15th. Take October 15, 2023. Subtract it from the day he said it. Send Statue of Liberty back. He said on 3/16, the 75th day of the year, which is also March 16th, 3/16, the 75th day of the year. The difference is 74 weeks. Why is 74 important? America was founded July 4th, 1776. Is that a coincidence? Then look, July 4th, 2025 will be our 249th birthday versus what? 10/15, the politician's birthday. The difference is what? 3 months and 12 days. What's 312? Trump won by 312 votes. It's deep. I said it's deep, y'all. Is that coincidence? France was founded August 10th. August 10th. Check August 10th, 2024, his last birthday. Subtract it from Donald Trump's birthday coming up, 6/14. The difference is 44 weeks. Who's the 44th president? Barack Obama. It's deep. Is Akhenaten about to clown right about now? Is that him coming down in his spaceship? Is he the modern day King Herod? About to snap and get rid of that which is about to keep our freedom, which is Trump, although we know he's not Jesus? I think it's all symbolic. Then look, the Statue of Liberty was issued to America June 17th, 1885. Take June 17th, 2025 versus the day that Trump won, November 5th, 2024. The difference is 7/13. What happened on July 13th? That's when Trump was hit in the ear, right? They tried to unalive him in Butler, Pennsylvania. Ain't that deep? I said it's deep. They tried to unalive him. And it comes out to 7/13. That's what 7/13 is. Symbolically taking you out. It's deep. Here's the day that the Frenchman made the statement, give us back the Statue of Liberty, versus Inauguration Day. The first time Trump was inaugurated was January 20th of 2017. Subtracted from 3/16, the day that this guy made that remark, the difference is 8 years and 8 weeks. What is Trump's text number? 88022. Look at this here. 3/16 again versus what? 7/13/2024, the day that Trump got hit in the ear. The difference is what? 8/4, which is August 4th. Barack Obama was born August 4th. And August 4th is the 216th day of the year. And Matthew 2:16 says what? Matthew 2:16, again, then Herod, when he saw he was mocked of the wise men, was exceedingly wroth, and sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem. It's deep. People, we are made in God's image. We are his children. Satan doesn't want freedom. And America is about to go through some serious trials. I'm not a doomsdayer. I just interpret the news. But the best news is that Jesus, 3:16, he died. And thank God for his blood and his saving grace and his protection. We're going to need it, because the attack has just begun. If you like my work, click on my portrait here. If you want to send a love offering, Click on more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. Also a post office box and a beautiful poetry book. Amazon Books, Protect the Gift. Amazon Books, Protect the Gift. A beautiful poetry book. I'll show it to you. Amazon Books, Protect the Gift, Friendship Pearson. You see my book on Amazon Books. A beautiful poetry book. Share it with friends and family. You can help me out. My videos don't go to a broad audience, so this way you can help me in any way possible. If you can't, just pray for me, and guess what? I'll pray for you too. God bless you. God bless America. God bless New York. God bless the world. On 9/11, that's crazy. Remember, they put a dragon on the top of the Empire State Building. Hint, hint. God bless.